Tuli here. Today we raise the ghost of Karl Marx. You remember Karl. Here he is, beautiful young man at the age of about 21, I believe at the University of Bonn. More mature, moved to England. Moved to England because no one would let him live any other place. Victorian England took in refugees from Germany. Trying to earn a living in England, not so easy for Karl. Engels helped him out. He and Engels both played the guitar. And they even sang bawdy songs, songs that we would consider quite innocent today. Karl, a year before he died of some lung condition, smoked too much, drank too much, bad boy. I think I wrote this about 1967. It's called Karl Marx in Heaven. Karl, I call you through the centuries. What? It's me, Karl, Tuli, one of your semi-admirers. I'm calling from the U.S. Spring of 1994. See, I was wrong. Heard the latest news about the Soviet Union? What Soviet Union? Oh, you've been out of touch a long time, Karl. There was a revolution in Russia. Oh, yes. I predicted it would be in Germany, but Russia is good. No, it wasn't so good. But why? What's happened? Well, it was a sort of like state capitalism instead of real good communism. Oh, those putzes. The fun opportunity I had in the 20th century, nine? Yeah, the one opportunity, they fucked it up. How did that happen? Wait, wait a while, just who's talking now? Well, listen, I always said I wasn't a Marxist. Je ne suis pas un Marxiste. Those are pygmies, those runts, those morons. Ugh! I didn't like people too much except my own family. I sent my daughters to finishing school. They too bad. They finished themselves off, Both of them killed themselves. But easy come, easy go. Well, at least I had it. At least my illegitimate son did okay. Oh yeah? Well, how come you didn't acknowledge him when he was still around? Well, it was Victorian times. I lived in Victorian England. He turned out to be a straight, forward-looking working-class man, yeah. So how's England doing? Wo weilest du, mein Englischkind? England's all fucked up too. The Labour Party hasn't been able to do very much. Tell me, do you see Engels? Yeah, I see Engels, yeah. He is still a big dummkopf, like he always was. No, I really liked Engels, except when he ran around with that cheap Irish broad. Karl, we don't say cheap Irish broad anymore. Karl, that's considered a sexist remark. Why didn't you like her? You're not a middle-class prick at heart, are you? Are you, Karl? No, I believed in the true cultural revolution. Oh yeah, then how come you took Engel's money to support yourself? Oh, I couldn't stand working for that Railway Express. I worked there one day, that was enough. I hate working. Work is the curse of the drinking classes. Did you ever hear that? I made that up. I know, so how do you spend your time now? Well, you know, I drink schnapps, I read the papers. Only the papers here, they're 50 years old. I don't know what happens. We're getting World War One, no, two. How many world wars are there? How many worlds is there left? Oh, we don't know. Everything is going to hell here down on Earth. Oh yeah, it always was terrible, but you know, we had our ups and downs. Well, Carl, what do you think is going to happen in the future? How the fuck should I know? All my predictions were wrong. All of them. But I'll tell you one thing. Capitalism will end. Maybe not until the human race ends. But I still have high hopes. High hopes? High, huh? I didn't know you. Yeah, you know there was a lot of... You didn't know that we had hashish in those days, did you? It came from France. It's a French connection. Oh, yeah. And do you ever miss the British Museum? Yeah, the British Museum. All the Elgin marbles, which they stole so nice from the Greeks. Yeah. I always loved all that classical shit, you know. And up here it's pretty boring. You can't have a revolution in heaven, you know. It's not allowed. They send you straight to hell. I'm getting bored. I think we gotta go underground. Under sky. Here. And one of these days, you know, I predicted according to my research, you know, we got a copy of all the videos ever made in the whole world here. And we got the highest electronic computers, and I can put my finger on any fact I want. And I'm using this. I'm writing a book here called Anti-Capital. And once this thing is finished, I'm going to launch it in heaven, and we're going to take over. But don't tell God I told you this. Carl, do you have a publisher? Fucking publishers. Fucking publishers. Goodbye, Carl. See you later.